enough time is going to pass that you guys achieve a short rest. I don't think any of you really needed it.
I can get my bardic inspiration back.
Oh, there you go.
But I think you still get it. Is that correct?
It would have been after. It would have been past 10 minutes. So
yeah, that's fine.
It would have expired.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get it back. That's good.
Yeah.
So a couple of hours are going to pass, and you are, until the couple hours have passed to the point that you hear voices for the first time, you don't hear voices or see any people at all. So during that time, is there anything that you guys would want to be doing or talking about? We'll say it's 2 hours.
Okay. I would want to don my scale mail again.
Okay.
Also, just so, because it sounds like a fight's coming up, and Taryn doesn't want to be squishy.
Do you want to put your vestments over your scale mail? Can you do that and hide that? Because it might be a little suspicious of you came in pretty simple garb and then suddenly you have armor.
Well, I mean, it would also, if you fought us, it wouldn't be unreasonable for me to have had armor.
That's true. But like, would we as your overseers allow you to put that on, kind of a thing? I'm not trying to convince you to take it off.
I know.
Just trying to figure out how to hide it.
That's.
I mean, I would assume that your vestments are probably somewhat loose fitting.
They're not like super tight.
Right.
They're more like robes, but
right. So
right.
I think the most that's going to happen is you're going to make noise underneath, but I can just cough a lot if we really need to cover that.
You can just accidentally get tuberculosis, and it'll
exactly. We'll be fine.
Oh, that sounds.
I'm going to
shitty.
remove that item from my equipment now.
And then I'll also. I don't know. Do I want to also keep put the shield on my back? I'll do it. I'll do it. Why not? Because I'm already gonna be making a lot of noise. Why not just have like a?
Just go all out.
Yeah,
just walk commit. With a hunch, like you've suddenly aged, and no one will.
I have a rare aging condition.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you provide me with some Jell-O? I assume that's how old people sound. I don't know.
I also have 20 pounds of venison because of the deer.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I had that.
Oh, jeez.
You just pack it underneath you so it looks like you have a hunched back. Pack you with venison.
I just become Igor from the... Oh god, I actually forgot the name of the movie.
It's pronounced Igor.
Is it Igor?
Hunchback
no, he just says that. He says that in it, yeah. He's like,
okay.
When it's Frankenstein, and he goes, no, it's Frankenstein. He's like, sure, my name is Igor.
Okay, yeah, because I haven't watched it in forever, so I like forgot most of it.
Wait, I only see 4 of you again. What the heck?
Is someone sitting on top of someone else?
Am I? I probably am.
Everyone move yourselves. Yeah, we go.
Peekaboo.
Taryn and Gert are just super best friends.
Yeah, why is Gert always the one that's on top?
I'm all out of love.
All right. So yeah, 2 hours. You put your armor back on and put your vestments back over it.
As much as I can fit it.
You know what? I'm gonna say that works.
Cool.
Because I would imagine. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys benefit of the doubt on that one. You're a little smaller than the average person, right?
Yeah.
And your armor, like an armor, would have been specifically made to fit you. And it's just chainmail. It's not like a full, big
armor.
Metal plate armor thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just scale mail. It's not even chainmail.
Or scale mail. Okay, yeah. So that and vestments, robes, that type of garment would be specifically usually too large for whoever's wearing it. So yeah, I would say that works.
Awesome. So do I still have the giant shield?
That's up to you.
Like outcry. You know what? I think it'll be funny. So I don't know. Do I want to be funny or do I want to Like, do I want to be funny and realistic, or have it be convenient? I'll say it sticks out a little bit, and I have like broader shoulders than normal.
Underneath the vestments?
Underneath the vestments, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, most of these people have not seen you yet, so they wouldn't know that you didn't have broad shoulders before.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that I already forgot his name and I love him. How did that happen?
Carbo.
Carbo loading. That's how I'm gonna have to
Carbo loading. I feel like I'm gonna walk in there and he's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, something changed," and then fireball me into oblivion somehow.
Guys, do you think I convinced them that I'm a super tough meanie?
Absolutely, you did.
I think I did.
I think with a very straight face, even under the mask, I'm like, absolutely, you did.
Good. Great. Okay. That's all I wanted. That's all,
Good.
like, yeah.
Good. Perfect. You did it.
Although I am a little sad that I didn't get to say none of your business.
I know. I was waiting for it too.
You made it halfway, and I think that's
Done you.
it counts.
It does count.
An attempt was made.
The feeling was there.
You have to hit him with the up dog next.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. I like it.
I don't think I have anything, but I'll check one more time.
Any tactical plans or anything, Cal? No, just gonna go in there and wreck shop when shop needs to be wrecked.
We're in the enemy's lair now. We need to be just on our guard, however we approach it.
Cool.
I don't like Carbo. He's kind of a butthead.
He's a lot, and that's coming from me.
He is definitely a lot. I'm checking.
Like I actually want to be mean to him, and that's not a thing generally from me. So yeah, he's a butthead.
You know, I think you might be able to be mean to him in a bit, but I don't think doing it when we see him next would be a good idea.
Fine.
Orel is gonna take a mental note to teach Gert how to be mean to people. Not that Gert's good at it, but like she could be.
Gert, lesson 1. This is how you scowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
This isn't
again,
being
like
oh, you went to state school? Like there are ways to.
I spent my whole life basically just trying to protect myself, and
I
so
know.
it's easier to be nice to people and not have to fight them. And so I only fight when I have to.
That's fair. That's why I said mental note.
Yeah.
I will find a way. I'm gonna corrupt you.
You'll turn me from lawful good to lawful neutral.
Exactly. Speaking of things that corrupt people, I am going to poke through the closest chest to whatever bed I am closest to that has stuff on it. You said there were like 4 beds that were like made up and they each had a chest. I figured I'd see what was in the chest.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Who's ready to watch me bomb this? Yep, that's right. It's a chest.
You find a cleanly folded white robe, and sitting on top of it is a gargoyle-shaped mask staring back at you.
So I'm gonna open it and go, ah! It's another one. It's another mask.
Is there a time limit on your shapeshift? I actually don't know that.
Nope.
No? Okay.
That's what you do.
Nope, it's just something I can do.
Sweet.
Tight. So tight.
Changelings are
Fucking-
awesome.
Changelings.
You guys can tell that the window to your south looks out to the southwest corner of, the way you guys came in.
Someone with better perception than me look out that window.
I'm going to look out the
Sure.
window.
Yeah.
I can help you look out the window.
You guys.
What are you
You're
looking
gonna
for?
boost him up?
I think initially Taryn is going to just like look and admire the landscape and then kind of look to see, one, if the hippogriffs are still there, and two, if the cart is still there. Or
Okay.
or look for a sign if they left. Maybe not if they're actually still there.
Okay,
Gonna say
make an
it's worth
investigation check.
Okay. Right there. +0. Come on. 17.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see very clearly the cavern wall, just maybe 50 feet or so to your south, that sort of follows the outer edge of the building on both sides, and you'd be able to tell, whoops, this is not a window facing the right direction for you to be able to tell about the birds and cart.
Okay. But there aren't any hippogriffs in the air flying.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna hope for the best that they're still there. This is crazy, guys. We're being recruited for cultist monks.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that people have tried to recruit us into their cult.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
This is number 3, if you recall.
Number
Three.
3 is still...
We've only met 3. And this is the third one that said, "Hey,
You
you wanna join?"
I mean, I as far as cults go that I know about, these seem like pretty nice cults.
They've all given us boo-boos.
I mean, the first cult literally tried to throw half of us off of the top of their 1,000-foot tower, and the only reason they didn't throw 2 of us off is because we were too far from the edge.
But we also
Yep.
didn't accept, because if we would have accepted, they probably wouldn't have
Did
thrown us off.
did we not accept? Because I feel like we were like, I mean, maybe, and he was like, that's not enough of a yes. Like, we got as
Yep.
close to accepting without the full stop saying yes.
We were trying to negotiate, and he
Right.
was like, "That's not good enough."
Right.
Bam. Whoosh.
Also, Whirl's gonna get antsy and go through another trunk.
Investigation check.
Yep. Hey guys, it's the same as the last one.
You're just getting them all dumped off at the unimportant parts.
Right. But I'm
But,
still I'm pacing. I'm like, now what?
Okay, but also though, I know that I've already talked about putting Cal in one of these robes, but what if we all got in one of these robes and just tried to look around?
They don't even need to know that we left this we could just go.
I mean,
I mean,
it would
that
be-
go-go.
I
'cause
open a
wanna
third
know
trunk.
I want to know what's happening. I'm not saying we leave.
Right,
I'm
but I mean-
saying
I'm saying we suddenly aren't the people that brought people in, we're just other people.
yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Just
walk
roam
around
around.
and see what's happening.
I open a third trunk.
Another investigation check.
Yeah,
The second one revealed the exact same thing as the first.
exactly.
I'll help you with this one.
Hey,
if you
hey.
Yeah.
Hey!
Roll 2d10.
Ooh.
Ooh,
This is exciting.
numbers.
3, 10.
And is make an investigation check. Or, sorry, a perception check.
Perception. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Nice. Okay, Whirl,
What
among
happening?
the exact same, you will now notice the exact same folding pattern of a robe and the exact same placement of a mask as the other 2 trunks. You will find 11 gold pieces. You would also notice that the way this robe, garment, and mask looked was like exactly the same folding and placement as the other two,
Mm-hmm.
and that it is indicative of a pattern among these people.
So does that mean that the other
Okay.
3 trunks probably have 11 gold in them and that we could dig that back out too?
For 220s, I'll give you, it might be a good idea to put them back exactly the way you found them.
Okay.
Lest be discovered for poor form, at the very least.
Well, it would be someone else getting in trouble, so I'm not totally invested in that.
Okay.
World, don't take the gold.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
sorry. No,
hide.
I didn't mean the gold. I meant the clothing specifically. The
Cool.
gold is
I
yours.
thought.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go,
I thought.
I'm not taking the gold, and then immediately sleight of hand check to see if I can take the gold.
Do
that a-
I see this?
Is that against my perception? Perception roll.
Oh no, you would have had to like dig through the stuff to
Okay. And
get
then I'll
it.
just
Yeah.
shimmy it. Can I refold everything then so that it looks right?
Make a sleight of hand check.
I was hoping for
I'll
performance,
help.
but
I'll
I'll
help
take sleight of
fold.
hand.
I'll help fold the things, so you can roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Nice.
I did okay.
My God.
Okay,
like a
so
map, you can
at
see
first-
the folds.
yeah, at first you're kind of like fumbling with it, like you're a little nervous, like, oh shit, I should get this back the way it was, and then Taryn is kind of like awkwardly sticking his hand in there to like tuck in a sleeve
Mhm.
in one of them, but then yeah, you end up getting it to a state that you're really confident is like, okay, it's perfect, and then you put them back.
I'm going to also put the gold inside my chest so that if for some reason Taryn makes noise as he walks, I might be able to jiggle to make it sound like I just have coins on me.
You just have a ton of money.
Okay.
Ton of money. If I need to throw him off the scent, I could be like, "Whoops, lots of money. Am I right?"
Yep.
Is anything in the oven?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out.
Oh my God. I got tater
Where's
tots in my
the
oven right now.
oven?
I want tater tots.
Tina!
Mm.
Come get your tots.
Oh shit.
There's something in the oven.
Is there some,
Oh wait,
is
no,
there a
no,
child
I'm looking
in
at the
the
wrong one.
Uh,
Looking at the wrong. The labels are in weird places. Sorry.
I'm about to get anxious and open the 4th chest.
No, there is nothing on the stove. It's a stove.
Okay. Oh, it's just.
Did I say oven before?
He said
I-
wood burning stove, which kind of goes either way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What do you guys want to do to kill time? Like, what he said to come back during the evening? That's a lot of hours to kill.
Everyone's favorite food. Go.
Mashed
Donut holes.
potatoes.
Pisgettis.
We got Piscetti's, mashed potatoes. Taryn, I missed yours.
Donut holes.
Donut holes.
A new favorite. I love it.
Cal, favorite food?
Nice lamb or mutton, some kind of choice meat.
Nice.
Man of quality tastes. I approve.
We spend the rest of the time playing 20 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a dice set.
Oh, awesome.
I have the dragon dice set. We can play a
Oh,
game.
We gamble
Can
with
we
each
play?
other.
I forgot
Can we
that's a
play-
thing.
Can we play D&D in D&D?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's exactly what happens. Let's role play it out. All right. Guys are in a dungeon. Roll
See,
your
there's this
characters.
cult, right?
Would Whirl's D&D character be as chaotic as Whirl?
Yes.
I don't know.
would have to
She is the performer though. She could be like hella stoic.
That's true.
I feel
Whirl,
like
at testing the fourth chest, you would notice that it is locked. It's the
Is
only one
it-
that's been locked.
Is there
I
any
can
magic
fix
on it?
that.
I'll be like, is this what, guys? This one's locked. Click
My
this
time to
one.
shine.
if
Do
it's
it.
locked,
Nice.
no, don't open.
Right. But like, what if I really want to?
Oh, I was saying that as if you were doing it while I was saying
Oh.
it.
I mean, I'll do it really slowly, and then you can say the thing again if you really want to.
I'll distract Taryn. I'll be like, Taryn, you seem a lot less yellow today. This was an actual question I was going to ask anyway, but you seem
Yeah.
yellow today than you did yesterday. You doing okay?
I think so. I think I worship a different god now. I just don't know which one.
This is a thing I understand. Cool. Good for you.
Am I less yellow? I look at my hands to check to see if I'm actually like fading.
I mean, I assumed so. 'cause
Oh,
I thought that
man.
was
Wait,
So
was
you're
that a
going
question for
from-
me?
I mean, sure. I would.
That
I didn't
is
think
the whole-
I didn't think I was fading yet because I haven't found another god to worship.
So here's what I'll say: that the color, like your skin color thing, that was all you.
Okay.
So I would say it's entirely up to you what you would want to happen with that, if anything.
Oh, awesome. In that case, I'll say that it's less of a less of a dandelion yellow, and more of kind of like a how would
like
how
more
would
of like
it-
a mustard.
more of a mustard color.
Well,
it's,
okay. What are you?
No,
what are
actually
you
no,
going
it's more of a
from
green.
hue?
It starts to
Oh.
turn into
Oh,
more
okay,
of a
cool.
green hue.
Ooh.
Are you gonna like shoot purple?
I'm going for shooting purple
Hey,
eventually.
Okay, because you would actually then shift more gray. Just color theory for you.
Unless you wanted to go yellow into red into purple.
Oh, yeah.
I think
because
I think that would be cool if I start to, you know what? Yeah, I'm starting to just turn back red because.
So you like orange, you like yellow into orange into red into into like maroon into purple.
Well, with that, I was thinking I would turn back into like what a regular tiefling looks like, and then
Just like a
Oh,
deep blood
yeah.
red, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
deep blood red.
Yeah.
But, like,
deep blood
slow.
red,
Oh.
and then the
Just hit the
shift to
entirety of the
purple.
sunset.
and then eventually
Nice.
it turns deep violet.
That's
Great.
Cool.
That
I like
makes sense to go back in the warm colors versus like I'm gonna shoot directly into
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like, yellow, purple. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Uh,
brown.
My color explodes. But yeah, in
Man,
that
I
case,
miss mixing color.
in that case, I'm more of an orange. Yeah,
Cool.
that
times.
is definitely something new. What color are my eyes? And I cast thaumaturgy, and my eyes are purple.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was like, what color are they supposed to be? How's that fourth chest coming?
I mean, I'm assuming they're open. I have the thieves' tools.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I totally missed that.
That's okay. No, we went down a fun tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you try it, and you're proficient in thieves' tools.
Correct.
You have a sense of this should be easy, and you can tell that there's actually like a little bit more. I don't know anything about locks. There's more like depth to the locking mechanism on this chest than normal. So you are going to
complicated.
actually, yeah.
They're
So you
more
are actually going to
numbers.
need to make a dexterity check with the
Okay.
thieves' tools. With
How
your,
do I do that?
I don't remember if it adds your. Make a dexterity check and add your proficiency because you are proficient with thieves' tools.
Yep.
Okay.
So in
Wait,
your
say that one more time. It just went right over. I'm sorry.
That's okay. On the D&D Beyond character sheet, the top left piece is saving throws.
Right, yeah.
We don't want that. We want
Just the
at the
check.
top with your actual modifiers. You just
Yeah.
want to click on the dexterity one. That's a dexterity check. But then
Right.
add your proficiency. I believe that's 3 at this point, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yes.
3.
It's 3.
Okay.
So
Well, it's blind.
Oh, shit.
my God.
Oh,
You got all of
So-
it.
plus
Yeah.
3.
proficiency would be 26.
extra 3?
Yeah.
Because we got to
make sure-
Yeah. Yeah.
So you do it with one hand.
Damn!
You're like, click.
You're
Just,
like,
like,
oh, it's one of these
mid-conversation.
locks. And then you give like a little smirk looking away as you just go clink.
Amazing.
The chest pops open. And you are going to find... Jesus Christ. 150
710.
gold.
What?
150 gold.
What?
What?
Cloth of gold priestly vestments.
Oh, we are fucking.
Like you all can tell, this is important shit.
Mhm.
There's a leather pouch. I'll tell you what's in it if you open it.
Oh no.
And 3 carefully tied single sheets of paper rolled up in scrolls.
All right.
How much time do we think we have?
Okay, since based on what I told you what was happening before, I'm gonna say there's like a half hour left.
I'm gonna
Excuse me.
cast Identify on the 3 scrolls and the pouch. See if I can get into it without opening it.
Okay.
I can
Um,
help you with this.
You can tell that the 3 scrolls are spell scrolls. One
Collecting kids.
one is Earthbind.
Makes sense.
The second is Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
What?
I don't know that spell. I'm gonna click on it.
Sick. I'm gonna have to look them up after I write them all down.
Where's my
that's
player's
pretty neat.
handbook?
And then the third is Transmute Rock.
Oh.
It's pretty epic. Wow, it's really all the way over there. I'm not gonna go
Use
get it.
Transmute Rock to turn one of the masks into the teeth and then turn the teeth into the center.
Yes.
Oh my God.
we DM,
In-game
we have
Bluetooth.
We have our game plan.
We did it. We did it, gang.
I'm all for it, guys. That's great.
It's so good. Oh my
That was
God.
that was Joe's idea, right? Bluetooth.
Yeah.
That was totally Joe's idea.
Fucking choice, my dude.
Oh man.
Can I get into the pouch without opening the pouch?
Can I cast Detect Magic on the pouch?
You can.
Hold on.
That's a level 1, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Vibes.
Oh, I guess I should probably click Identify so that it shows that I did it. Or no, because it's a ritual.
So you don't.
If you
Look at
if you spent the 10 minutes, it was a ritual.
Does that still count against my spell slots?
Nope. Rituals
Cool.
instead of a spell slot. Spell slot makes it instantaneous.
What? I need to. Man, am I thinking about being a ritual caster? Even though that's vehemently against anything the world would ever do.
But I mean that is the distinct advantage between the two. There's a trade-off,
Right.
right? One takes more time, but doesn't use a spell slot.
Right. But I also believe the world has 0 patience.
Okay, so Gert, there is nothing magical about this pouch or anything inside of it.
Of course there isn't. All right. I mean, I'm fine just... Actually, no, Gert's not fine looking in it. What am I saying? This is Sam speaking, not Gert.
Oh,
Gert's really uncomfortable with everything that's happening right now.
there's also a key.
What? Okay. A key.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Gert's like standing at the door looking out at and making sure that nobody's coming, so
Okay.
that she can pretend like she's not part of this.
Iz would totally be interested in looking in this pouch.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like creepily behind you, like, do it.
You know,
Kill
like,
him.
And
I just
I'm
watched
gonna-
all the Star Wars movies.
And I'm gonna be on the other side of you saying, "Don't touch the robes."
Which is funny because I'm the one that's like pretty like light and blue, and you're the one that's like bright freaking red and has horns, and we're like giving her opposite messages.
this is very
You
good.
know,
This is very good.
See, this is how we get rid of racism in D&D.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, so is in the pouch are two very, very smooth golden bracelets. You can tell they have like not insignificant value.
Okay.
Turn them into Apple Watches.
I'll go find a Fuji apple at a market and somehow shove it directly onto it. I have an Apple Watch. Okay.
I feel like we should probably close and lock this.
Yeah,
Are there
am
any
I
way to,
able
like-
to like?
Fudge anything? Do we want to take the vestments
No, don't take the vestments. Those are important.
and the money isn't?
Taryn would know that, and therefore I can
true.
confirm for you from the other side that is accurate. They are very important garments.
I am going to put my oil flask and my perfume inside the bag and put the bag back in. So there's something. Oh, just the perfume back in the bag, and then put the bag back in so it looks like it has a weight in it. If we decide that we want the bracelets.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already divvying up the gold to everybody. Everyone
Perfect.
gets 30 gold.
Oh, okay.
Everyone that wants 30 gold can have 30
Yes.
World, take my 30 gold for the shield.
gold. Okay.
Can hang on to mine.
In that you don't want it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, generally speaking, I don't know that you have all of this. So you can just hold on to the gold, but then also you have to realize that you're the one paying for all the things.
Right, which is why we either need to, not immediately at this moment, have the like, how are we divvying up things in the future? Are we doing a pot situation or not? But I feel like since we're like in the middle of potentially 10 minutes out of battle, maybe now is not the time to have this conversation. Point being, I think we should put the cloths back into the same folded arrangement that they were, and whatever information we can to make the rest of it look as though it has not been touched by idiots.
Okay.
I'm going to start folding the robe to put it back.
Okay.
Okay. Make
I-
a sleight of hand check.
I'm
Wait, did you
going
say your
to-
robe?
No, the important one.
Okay, yeah. You'll need to make a sleight of hand check.
I can help you with that if you'd like.
Okay, I was.
Unless you want me to roll it.
I was just gonna ask, since I know how priest robes are folded, would I be able to get advantage on that?
You know what? That is a very good point. Let's do it at advantage.
Beautiful.
Woo!
Great point. Damn,
Pretty
bud.
solid.
Ooh!
Nice.
I am a holy devil.
All right. You get it back to a state that you feel very confident is exactly the way it should be.
Awesome. I'm gonna turn to Whirl and Iz and say, if we get caught, I am never gonna forgive either of you for this.
It's fair.
It's fine.
It's fair. I'll
Yeah.
I'll take that hit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like if we get caught, this is probably not the thing we're gonna get caught for. But okay.
And besides, we'll probably be fine anyways. Do we have the lock still?
You do.
Oh yeah.
It is still intact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's lock it back up and get ready to do whatever we're gonna go do.
Please note, I would have kept the key, the gold, and the pouch with the bracelets in it, or at least taken the bracelets out. And
Okay.
then the scrolls, I think Whirl had identified them. I would have just given them to her.
Okay.
So,
Whirl, since you had identified them,
Mhm.
you would be able to understand what they do. You would
Right.
also know that the transmute rock.
Mhm.
Okay. Earthbind
Open my-
and Earth
open
and
my
Grasp. You. I know they're not on your spell list, but I guess what I'm going for is they're not spells that you could at any point learn, right?
Right.
Okay. So you would know that all three would be difficult to use, and this is I should actually backtrack. This is the case for all spell scrolls. If this is
Okay.
a spell, you've identified all of them, so you know the spell by name,
Hmm.
but whoever uses a spell scroll, if it is not a spell that is on your class's spell list, even if it's not a spell you already know, if it's on a list of spells you could eventually learn, it is easier to cast.
Sure.
But if it's a spell that your class could not eventually learn ever, then it is more difficult to use the scroll to cast it.
Okay.
Man, I miss my wizard now.
Right.
Damn
I got
it.
everything.
wizards do everything.
You really do.
All of mine are like support and like make someone laugh real hard.
It's good. It's very good.
Those are super useful in
I
combat,
know.
as we're
Yeah.
about to find
But
out.
sometimes it's like, man. But I'm also
It's
like, I
fine.
have a wand that shoots lasers, so
I did
guess
not-
it's fine,
It's
I
pretty
did
sweet.
not realize there would be this many scrolls in this campaign.
right?
Hey, it's cool.
I must have just like completely skimmed past that when I read through it the first time.
We could
Sell
potentially
them.
sell them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can sell them, yeah.
We can make like a wizard best buddy that we can embolden with a bunch of cool spells and shit, and like
You know-
have them be like a super cool ally. I don't know. I'm
I mean,
just
we already
dreaming
have like
here.
we already
We
have like a
could-
sword dude. We can do all
we
kinds of shit.
could get in good with the mage college at Waterdeep. I almost said Winterhold.
Yeah!
Dude,
I just
wanna fuck
started a new
around in
playthrough of
Waterdeep
Skyrim
so hard.
myself.
That me too. That's why I almost did that. We could sell them maybe to the mages of Waterdeep.
You almost do it again.
I almost did it again.
It's funny too because you were holding water.
Oh my god. Shit.
I'm properly spooked.
Good.
And then maybe we would get to see Braylon more.
Mm.
Do we? I mean, it's been a couple of days. I started writing down exactly how many days everything's been, and I
Nice.
didn't finish. But do we? We've been gone like 6 days now. Do we know that he's been moved to Waterdeep, or do we think that they might send someone up to teach him? Because I don't think we ever got that as a hard answer. I knew that.
The last conversation you had with Yolantha was that it was a possibility depending on his preferences, Braylon's
Right.
preferences, but that either option was possible. So it was like actually entirely up to him, despite being a kid. The last time you were in Waterdeep, Yolantha was not there. It was her son that you talked with.
Mm.
Okay.
Mr. Yolantha.
That's right.
Yes. I don't remember exactly what he told you,
I don't either.
Mm.
so I don't want to say I think, because then if I
Mm.
say something that conflicts with what we actually said, that'll be a problem.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But she was definitely not there. Brillin was also not there. And you talked with her son, Joseph.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Cool.
it has been about 6 days. Yeah. Because it took like 3 to get to Scarlet Moon, 2.5.
I think so. And then we like hit it at nighttime.
Yep. And then it's been a day and a half since. So maybe 5 or 6.
And it's gonna be at least like 3 more to the next place, and then we have to go home.
Mhm.
If
And then
we-
I feel like once we get back to Waterdeep, take like a day, get crunk, do all
Have a
our shopping.
celebration.
And by Waterdeep, I mean Red Larch.
Yeah.
Because apparently no one can get names right tonight.
What are names?
We're all just
Dr.
struggling
Redlarch.
with it.
Waterhold Harch.
Get crunk, do all of our shopping, find out information, and then. see what
Okay,
happens.
so we.
Wild.
Sorry, I don't want
This
to.
was
No, you're
a lot of discussion happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot of
Uh,
time to kill.
So at a point soon after you guys close the chest back up, you would hear several folks passing through the hallway.
Mhm.
And Gert, since you're right at the door, with your passive perception, unless you want to, listen for anything in particular, you would hear several people talking. I don't know of a better way to describe it, but it's like I said before, like it's not normal, casual conversation,
Mhm.
but it's definitely at least a little more than just the like really awkward open space, very short exchange that you had like when you walked in with those original 2 monks to
Is
your
it-
northwest.
Is it like what it would be if robots tried to have a conversation?
Yeah, like slightly more human than that, but yeah. Like it seems like nobody's really saying any more than they might have to.
Mhm.
They're just saying enough to keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but there's definitely a congregation of people like out the door and to your left.
Hmm.
And then after some more time, you would hear footsteps coming very close to your door and then a double tap knock.
I open the door. I open the door and I give him my scowl. And I just say no.
And I will say, they are ready. With the little head nod.
We'll make a deception check. And before I even see it, I'm gonna tell you,
Mhm.
Gert opened the door. Gert opened the door.
I thought that, honestly, I totally thought that. But
You
Roll
might
14.
be busted. Make a deception check.
rolled a 14.
Oh, no.
14.
It's the lowest I can roll.
The oh hey Saint rated. Hi Saint. Hi crew.
I'm saying
Hope you guys had a good F5. I'm gonna give it to you straight. These guys just fucked up.
Oh no.
So-
Damn it.
Sorry, guys.
I
So
kind of wondered if we should
Okay.
even be in the room, but I was like, too late.
the
Can I
two
do something really quick?
Sure, what's
Maybe
up?
It's um is gonna run to the door, still disguised as this guard acolyte dude, and like kind of make a hand to grab Gert's shoulder, slightly forcefully, but like not rude because it's her friend, and just say, "Hey, what are you doing?" Trying to make it look like Gert should not have opened the door.
Make a DC 22 deception check.
Can I help her?
Oh, God.
ooh, you got it. Come on.
Can I help?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Describe
Here's a
what you do to
first.
help. Oh my god. No way!
That's fine.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Motherfucker.
Huh.
Oh man.
That was pretty good.
That's the most. That's the most.
That was
I have
Why
so many emotions right
The
now.
hair
Shot.
on your hairless butt
And that's still only an 18. You could have gotten 2 higher.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm gonna roll it
God.
again because you
Yeah,
did
roll
give
for
me
the crit.
advantage.
Oh
So
my
For the crit.
God,
I think that's a
dude.
crit.
There-
Oh my God, no!
what is happening?
Oh, this is the luckiest shit I think I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, dude.
I love this game.
I was like, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh my.
man.
I'm not ready for any of this crap. Come on.
That's why you don't tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Because you just jinxed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to bullshit though. You'd be like, yeah, roll a deception check. Oh man.
The
was-
rogue.
I appreciate knowing what the number is so I can like hold my hope to a level. And
Yeah.
then now I know that there is an option that we can beat
Oh
it.
my God.
We did it.
Oh.
Jesus H.
Oh my
crap.
God.
Okay. For the record, I would not have allowed the help to happen if it had failed before you said you were helping.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost threw inspiration at her.
Okay. So let's theater the mind this out a little bit. Gert opens the door. The dice gods have spoken. Hell yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Gert opens the door, is like, no. And Whirl, you just like go wide-eyed and just like
Slap her.
grab or slap. Okay.
And then you
Oh,
grab her
man.
and go, no, you're not supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, quiet, like, oh, sorry.
And then
Get in my face.
like Iz comes from behind and like grabs the shoulder. And I'm gonna say you actually make like a forceful move. Like you pull her away, but definitely not in a way that harms.
Mm-hmm.
And in that moment, you're gonna see these two monks like they were ready to just like drop these trays of food and tea that they had brought. And then as soon as you two act and catch them, they like steel themselves and they're like, oh. And
Told you these three are just a wily bunch.
and the first one at the door will say, well, even so, Helen Ray will want them at their best.
Of
And
course.
they'll hand over a couple of trays, and they have 5 small cups of tea and 5 small bowls of like a stew.
I'll take them and I'll nod. It seems like it's our bag.
And then they'll close the
just-
door behind them.
Perfect. Great. Awesome.
Close the door
Oh
on
my
them.
god.
That
I'm
was
so sorry.
that was an
Christ.
emotional roller coaster.
Are there any more things I can open to calm my anxiety? I'm just gonna start looking under beds while you guys are eating.
Whirl is an anxiety thief.
I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't thinking. My
Okay.
bad guy persona got the best of me.
Now we know.
Oh
No one's
my
allowed to touch a door
god.
unless you
You're
have a
good.
mask on.
I was
Too good.
just so in depth into my grumpy face that I just didn't want to deal with their crap anymore. Because they're all
Oh.
buttheads.
I still can't believe that.
It's so fucking good. It's so good.
Gert, none of us really like them, but I think you're going to have to calm your raging fury.
Calm your
Ju-
shit.
Just for just
Oh man.
just for a couple hours, just probably for a couple more hours. And it'll be fine.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to check this key?
Yeah. Can I see if can I like I don't know how I could do this, but does the tea look discolored? As well as the stew. Like I'm just doing anything I can to check to see if it's poisoned in some way.
Man,
Okay.
I used to have Purify.
Make a medicine check.
Medicine, cool. Where are my M's?
Also, make a collective insight check.
Nice.
All of you make an insight check.
Everyone, okay.
I have a +5 in insight.
15.
It's really good.
Jesus.
I know. It's the RNGesus.
Okay,
Peanut butter.
y'all,
He's
just think about it
taking
like
back-
this: we're getting the yucks out in the spots that we don't need them.
Taryn, as weird as this whole thing has kind of been, you are generally getting a sense that like this is legit. They did just actually feed you. And with the medicine check, you're not very experienced with poisons. Like you had the wherewithal to sort of think of it, but you're a little more focused on what they said to you and the situation at hand. You have a fairly comfortable sense that they wouldn't be poisoning you guys.
Okay. So I think that the armor's not going to be a problem if they want us at our best, which is a good sign.
That's true.
I start to eat the soup.
Yeah, I eat.
Okay.
Yup. Eating that soup.
I know this is of no consequence, but for flavor's sake, soon after eating the soup and having the tea, you experience the benefits of a short rest. So if you expended anything that you would get back after a short rest, you can tell that there was like a powerful revitalizing property of this food and tea.
Nice.
Great.
Okay, so about 15 minutes later, you're going to get another double knock at the door.
Is we'll go and open the door.
I'm
Not doing it
glancing
again.
I'm glancing with a side eye at Gert to make sure she doesn't go to open the door.
Nope.
Two monks again greet you at the door and tell you it's time for the test. And they'll give you, Iz and Whirl, they'll give you the sort of short head bow.
Bow back.
And they start walking.
Come along, and I'll walk out.
Okay. This is another good point to take a short break. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I think what I'm gonna just be doing regularly is like a short break every hour or so.
That's perfect.
So we'll do that, and we'll be right back.
Woo!
Alrighty. Okay, we're back. You guys are on your way out of the guest room and to a... Wow, I already forgot what I called it.
You just called it the like courtyard, didn't you?
Just a courtyard, yeah.
No, they said they were taking you to an event.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Just
but
What
I
a
know where-
trial.
Mm,
Trial sounded right.
Helen Ray's training.
yeah.
Oh,
think
they
trial.
called it a test.
The test.
Test.
Yes, the
Yes.
test. That was it. Thank you.
Tests, yeah.
Training, trial, test. We were close.
Brain farts are the best. Okay.
All of the above.
So, with two of you disguised as monks, and with a confident sense that you have not been made, everybody has been acting very nonchalant toward you, as if you do belong here.
Wild.
So I'm gonna actually move you guys for you, so we don't, because the stuff in here is a little funky sometimes. There. So we're all in this courtyard again, approaching the main doors of this almost temple-like central room. And these two monks are going to walk in and head to the right.
I'm waiting
go up
for one
here.
of our monks, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here to the door and just wait.
I'm gonna wait for you guys to go through, and then I'll follow after.
I'll slowly.
Whoops, sorry, I did the shift thing and I didn't warn you.
Okay.
That was too far. I did not want to go all the way over there. Whoop. I'll just stand right there. It'll be fine.
And I'm gonna copy them on the. Never mind. I'm gonna copy. Crap. Where do I go? I'll just stand on this other wall. Boop. There. Sounds fine. They're not even. I don't know what to do.
Out of game, we totally should have made like an attack word so that everybody, like you guys drop your disguises. We totally should have done that.
Do we not have a safe word?
I
Yeah, I
don't
was
think we've ever made.
We've never come up with a safe word.
We've never made a safe word.
We've talked about it.
We've never.
We've been like,
done
we
it.
should make a safe word. Anyway, let's travel.
Yeah, we've talked about it. And Cal made comments as though you'll
He
know.
had one. He had a signal.
Yeah. He was like,
Right.
you'll know when it's a signal. And I'm like, but then what? Then is that really a signal?
I guess we're about to find out what the signal is.
I mean, there are two of you, so I'm just expecting you to go into the Team Rocket motto.
Oh my god.
Prepare for trouble.
When things start to
Make
get
it
like
double.
iffy, yes, you can just do that, and then in one motion, just take off the costume and.
Well, I'm
You
fighting with the
are.
costume on the whole time so that they don't know who they're fighting.
Nice.
And then I can maybe sneak behind one of them and then they'll fight each other. Obviously.
Oh my goodness.
If we removed like bodily harm of this would totally be a kids show.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back in the central chamber that you've seen before that Carbo had his little conversation with you in. As you guys walk in, he is in the exact same spot that you left him. However, standing and facing you, now with a weapon in hand. And as the monks disperse to the right and the left, and I just noticed that you guys followed suit, so good fucking job, because that's a level of detail that I did not expect from you guys. Not that you guys are not smart enough, just like, okay, touche.
Pretty good.
Yep. And he's going to take this sort of club that he's resting his hands on the ground and sort of like flip it up and give a quick nod to the left, which is you,
Mhm.
and the two monks next to you, and the other two monks will give this sort of like half bow nod. And then look to his right, which is you, Whirl.
Mhm.
Give the sort of half nod, and the two monks will respond.
See the nod.
And then he's gonna
Doctor.
he's going to turn around completely to a woman, a human woman who is who's got like a very serious look on her face. She's got long reddish brown hair with like half of it sort of in a ponytail tied to the back. And she's got a little sweat on her brow, as if she's not like entirely fresh, but that like she still looks steeled as fuck. And the two of them face each other and give a very low and drawn out bow. Everybody make an insight check, please.
Okay.
Finally, I rolled an actual number.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
that's not as good. I read the wrong one.
Okay, so all of you can tell that this is like a very ritualistic thing, and like everybody around you that isn't these two people is super focused on this. Gert and Whirl, you can tell that Carbo is like he's bowing way lower than he has to this point to anybody else.
Mhm.
And you get a very confident sense that this is like a subordinate to master sort of thing that he's doing. At that point, these two folks are going to scoot way off to the sides, almost pressed up against the walls. And Carbo is going to approach the three of you in the middle and say, "You've been given an opportunity. I hope that you take it. Part of me wouldn't be surprised if you don't. I'd also be much more thoroughly entertained." And he sort of like catches himself in the middle of like almost losing his cool for a second. One-on-one combat. This is your initiation. I'm so excited. Who's first?
I'll go first.
Ah, the little one with a little shit-eating grin on his face. Love it.
My eyes glow purple.
Ooh. He's gonna step over here. Not that far, sorry. You'd all notice that even though maybe some of you can't see him quite... No, you can all see him. Like everyone else is notably against a wall.
Mhm.
Okay? Like clearly in observing territory. Carbo here is in a position of more intent than that. But none of you would get the sense that he would necessarily interfere. He said one-on-one combat, and with the way everything around here has been so ritualistic, and your passive perception and insights collectively, you would get a sense of like this is a ritualistic thing that's happening. So you're like weirdly enough trusting that it's truly going to be a one-on-one thing.
I'm gonna step forward. Hold on, I have to press the Alt key. And do my best to align myself on that middle line. And then I'm gonna look over back to Carbo and just shout, "Are there any rules?"
He's gonna look at you with a sort of like a surprised, like he didn't expect that sort of look, and then squint and like look away almost as if in disappointment and say, "One-on-one, no weapons."
I give him a thumbs up.
At that point, the woman with the red hair is going to give like a quick single movement with both of her hands and gesture directly toward you, Taryn. And with her hands both outstretched, I really wish you could see this because I actually practice karate and taekwondo. I'm doing a real move right now, but you can't see it.
I
I believe you. I can see you shaking. There is a move happening.
I
Yeah.
know what you're doing because
She's got like one hand facing up directly at the like tip of her abdomen, and the other is sort of outstretched to you in this gesture.
Gotcha.
And in that sort of stance, with both of her feet pointing forward, both of her knees bent in a sort of like a half a squat, she's going to give you this nod type of bow.
I'm going to square my hips, put both of my hands in front of my body, lean forward and bow, and then wait for her to come up.
Wait for her to what? You're very quiet
Wait.
again. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to wait for her to stand back up fully in full posture.
Okay. Make a perception check.
What I get?
Okay.
7.
Carbo, well, okay, first of all, Helen Ray is not going to move. Carbo is going to recite the words. This begins your initiation. If you want it enough, you'll survive. And therefore you'll be in, I suppose. Begin. And at the word, like before he even finishes the word begin, you see this crack just ripple from the center of Helen Ray's legs into the area directly beneath you, Taryn, and you are thrown into the air as all of the rock around you shatters. And now you can roll initiative, but then you're also going to need to roll a dex save. And now I need to switch combat music.
Initiative, dex save.
Are we?
Is it just
Initiatives?
Taryn? Yeah.
It is just them two,
Okay.
unless one of you decides to do something.
How high in the air did he go?
About 10 feet. Like, barely enough to hurt if he comes down, which is what the dex save is for.
Okay.
Let's see. What did I?
got a 12 dex save and
Okay, so you passed the dex save.
and a 14 initiative. I'm gonna get decked in the face so hard. Oh, hold on. I need to take my armor class down to a 14 because my shield isn't up yet.
God, this music.
Oh, I need to turn it up. I can barely hear it.
It does start out very quiet, but it is going to get louder. And then it's going to be kind of up and down. So don't turn it up too much.
Okay.
Ooh.
I very intentionally picked the music for this stuff.
This is dope.
Anybody else feeling the Feeling the
so many
tension.
feelings.
Feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
So good.
I'm not feeling it now.
Hot
Yeah.
cloud.
Okay. I really wish I could do like a legit SpongeBob voice, because I would use the shit out of that.
I can,
Right?
do, I can
Practice
do the
it.
laugh, but not the voice. Which is really weird.
Oh my god, do the laugh.
Do the
Yeah.
laugh.
See, now it's too fucking loud, but then it's gonna get too quiet. That's okay.
Who are you?
Jeez.
That was incredible.
Oh,
You
jeez.
used
Oh,
me
man.
for land development. Anywho,
So happy
about this super intense battle that's happening
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
in which
Need a
nothing is
quoting
funny at all.
SpongeBob.
We need to relieve some tension.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
a trauma response.
So you got a 12 on the dex save, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So much happening.
Taryn is panicking in his mind because he's not used to doing this.
Okay.
Pearl is panicking in her real life.
14 on initiative, 12 on the dex save.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. For some reason, my scrolling thing isn't working right. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this.
This is pretty good. That
Very good.
That is a number. Okay, so Taryn,
yeah.
at begin, you are surprised as Helen Ray barely even moves. You can see that she still has her hands in the exact same stance that she began with. But it's as if like one of her heels shifted a little bit, but then just shattered the earth in a straight line to the area around you and just threw you up in the air. You're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage from the earth erupting beneath you. And then you catch yourself landing back on the ground, so you're not going to take any extra damage from that. But now she is clearly coming toward you with malicious intent. I need to keep track of that. Okay. But you caught yourself just well enough that you're able to make the first move.
Okay. So, as she's coming at me, I say flash. So my shield comes out in front of me.
As you do that, she's going to come back from her stance and stand directly upward and hold her hands directly, like out to her sides, and say, "I apologize for my subordinates' unclear instructions. No shields either."
I grab it out of the air and hand it back to Cal.
Cal, what do you do?
I'll take it and I'll hold on to it, I guess.
Okay. She's going to take her hands and then give this wavy shift back into the stance she originally took, as if to offer that you may begin again. Back in initiative, you have the first move.
Okay. So that would have still taken my bonus action, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Alright, I'm looking for a cool thing to do. I'm guessing that these people wouldn't be a huge fan of that, so...
He did say hand to hand, no weapons.
Spells aren't weapons.
Spells aren't weapons.
But you would understand hand to hand.
But spells aren't weapons.
That's true. And she did use a spell against you.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah. Okay.
this is,
that
this
was
is not
magical.
Whirl. Whirl
That
is
was-
quieting in the corner. And
That was
refocused.
that was 100% magic and not like a monk thing.
Right, yeah. You. I mean, no Arcana check needed. Like,
Yeah, she didn't
nobody can do that kind of
flambertize
thing
and break
without
the
magic.
world. Like,
Yeah. So just to make sure, just making sure you understand, hand to hand, no weapons, no shield.
Okay. So, in that case, what I do is not that, because that's also a bonus action. So that was gonna be really cool, but I can't do it. You know what? I'm gonna do a cool flavor thing. With my squared hips, I just throw a right jab and cast Guiding Bolt out of my right hand.
Oh, nice.
Those are hands.
Damn.
Does
Oh
a
shit.
what is that? An 11? I'm guessing an 11 won't hit though.
It does not. So
Oh.
this bolt of energy is going to erupt out of your fist, and go directly to here. And I'm gonna add some flavor myself, because I do not like. I don't know if I've had this talk with you guys, so I'm gonna have it now. I do not like the interpretation that AC hit or miss is like legitimately hit or miss. To me, it's not that black and white. I like to add flavor enough that it is sometimes you connect, you just don't deal damage for whatever reason or another. So,
like that.
in this case, for flavor's sake strictly, and I will specify if it's flavor's sake or if there's like a mechanic involved.
Sure.
So in this case, it's going to be for flavor's sake. Your guiding bolt erupts out of your fist and hits her like square in the chest. And she has this protective stance, right? She's going to like flick her hand a little bit. And you'll see the bolt go directly to her chest, and she kind of like tenses up. And it doesn't seem to affect her. My turn.
Yeah, balls.
I'm, like,
She's going
staring at Cal,
to-
waiting for the go.
She's going to, with unnatural speed, fly directly at you, Taryn. And hit you with 2 fists. Or at least try to hit you with 2 fists. Oof.
Oh no!
Are we taking the yield
Oh, the token.
Oh, the token.
It is the
It's a
token.
14.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just
That's
the
a
14.
14.
Just the
Checking.
14.
So the 14 hits? Okay.
Ah,
That crit scared me so much.
Oh, buddy.
Oofda.
okay, so the damage on this
Jesus.
is 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
We only level 5.
So
Now, I also had her. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Okay.
Nice.
Where does she punch me?
Directly, like, you know what the solar plexus is?
Oh.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right there. This is a monk. She knows what she's hitting.
Okay.
Like a very, very well trained monk.
Where is that?
So, it's right.
So,
and
Ash, essentially where your
Solarplex instep nose groin.
Yeah.
yeah, where
Oh my
your
God.
where the top of your rib cage,
Uh-huh.
no, not the top of your rib cage.
it's like where the diaphragm is. Isn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know. Oh, this is the best way to describe it. If you find the bottom of your rib cage, like
Yeah.
on like around your stomach and like your inner
Solarplex.
abdomen, and then follow the lowest rib bones with both hands all the way to where they meet, like right where your pectoral muscles
Oh.
meet, and right in that corner.
Shit.
Like if you
Ow.
hit that spot in real life square enough, and
Yeah.
you don't even really need that much force. If you catch
Yeah.
somebody off guard, you force their diaphragm to flex.
You're
and
not breathing for a couple.
You can't
seconds.
breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she catches you right in the middle of the solar plexus, right there. So you're gonna hellish rebuke.
Yeah, so she punches me in the stomach, and I look her in the eyes, and I cough up hellfire into her face.
Nice.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
She needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
There
This
is my hellish rebuke. It's further.
11.
11 is going to
Oh.
fail.
Okay.
Boop.
Isn't it?
Takes
I
15.
hate to
fire.
be that guy, but isn't it 21 because it's the token roll and not the ye old dungeon
Uh,
master one?
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
It is the 21.
No,
No, you're
okay.
correct. And that's exactly why I needed to make that specification, because it's going to do this every time. And
Right.
It's
again,
so
I don't want to be
weird that it does
bullshitting
that.
you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. She takes 7 though because that's a half.
True.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. It was 7, you said? Yeah. Okay. She's going to, like, single step fly toward you, Taryn, and give you, like, a straight jab right to your... excuse me. Right the middle of your chest. And it hurts. But you manage to have the wherewithal to give this hellish rebuke and emit fire at her. She's going to actually, her save is going to be flavored by rolling out of the way. And because you used your hellish rebuke, you don't have a reaction to opportunity attack. But she's going to come out of her, like, clear stance and look directly at you, and say, why the fuck does he have armor still?
I believe he must have hidden it under his vestments.
And you didn't find it.
As we've said, these are a wily bunch.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Can I help from here?
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration.
And for the record, I did a perception check for the hidden armor, and it was a 19. So she,
Well,
like, as she punched you, she felt that you had armor underneath. Deception 21? Okay.
Yeah.
she's gonna come right up to your face and just stare daggers at you. And you don't need a roll to be able to tell. She means fucking business when she says, this will be evaluated after the initiation is complete.
I'll just give a nod. No expression.
You still have the mask on, so you at least got that going
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Fire me?
Right? Like,
Oh no, my annual review. Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
H.
Taryn.
So bad.
Actually, no. I'm going to look at this myself, so I don't have to
Oh god.
say too much.
He's looking at my character sheet, guys. I'm afraid.
This is a fun part of this dungeon.
Oh. Wonderful.
Shit.
This
Is the
this
dungeon-
this fight is a fun part of this dungeon.
Does the dungeon get a turn?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, is it like the hallway in Inception where it just literally turns?
Right.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Be dope.
Is your current HP correct?
My current HP is. Let me scroll up. I think it's like 16 right now. It's 12. My current HP is 12.
What did you
Yeah.
take damage from?
Her punch and the erupting earth.
Oh, that's right.
19. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Feels.
Taryn, at that point after chastising she's going to take a more relaxed posture and walk up toward you, give you a full bow, and hold her hand out as if to gesture that you should sit back down.
I'll bow back and then go back to my spot and sit down.
Okay. She's going to walk back toward the middle, look directly at Carbo, and they're going to give each other like a non-verbal exchange. Not bows, but like more like a nod. And Carbo will yell, "Next!" And Helen Ray will look directly at the middle of you two.
After I get back. Actually, I'll wait until this happens before I ask you.
Taryn, if there's any way I could have you be a little louder. Like, I've turned the music way down on my side. I can still barely hear you.
My audio just might be weird.
Is it pulling audio from like? Oh, go
Is
ahead.
that any better?
So much
Yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I just said I'll wait until this happens before I ask a question.
Okay. Cal and Gert, you can tell that she's looking like directly at the two of you.
All right, I guess I'm next. I'm gonna hand.
Hell yeah.
I was hoping to do cleanup, but I'll hand Taryn the shield back, just so I don't forget to do that.
I'll grab it and reattach it onto my back.
And yeah, I will kind of do the same thing he did. I'll move forward. Actually, I'll move up a little bit more and sort of take my stance.
So she'll open with the exact same move. She's going to give you this sort of wavy hand movement. Give you a nod.
I'm gonna do like a pretty, not like super low, but more than just a head nod. I'll give like a deeper nod of respect before kind of taking my stance, I guess. And depending on how we're doing this, I guess, yeah, do you want me to roll first for initiative, or is there an action I can do as like a readying action before starting the combat?
Oh wait, actually, hold on.
Mm,
I want to do a thing because I just realized I have a cool thing now.
okay.
As I go back to sit down, when I take my shield back from Cal, I kind of like touch my fingertips onto like his hand or his knuckles, and I give him a vigilant blessing, which gives him advantage on the next initiative roll.
Vigilant blessing.
Yep, it's in my features and traits. Can I ping it? Let's see. Oop. I think I just pinged it. Yep.
Okay, it's not a spell, it's a class ability.
Yep.
And all you have to do is touch them.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let that go. So, Cal,
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to do something as a surprise, you have a legitimate opportunity to do so. Otherwise, we're going to be rolling initiative. You saw that Helen Ray did something as a surprise to Taryn.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's not necessarily a surprise. And I mean, I have something for that too. It's, to be direct, I want to, it's generally an action.
Okay.
But I have retractable claws. And so before, I want to know if that's something I can do as a sort of readying action before the initiative, as this was a sort of
A pre-fight preparation measure.
yeah, that's sort of like she's taking a stand as
Mhm.
her readying up, and me, I'm bowing and basically doing the Wolverine thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely, you can do that.
But I just want to clarify that, because usually it takes an action. But like,
Yep.
if this is sort of readying up for the fight, this would be, I guess, my action to ready up for the fight.
Yep. So her stance thing, I'm saying, is like a preparatory action before the actual combat begins. So I can absolutely give you the same thing.
So yeah, as I bow, I've got these claws that kind of sink out from my hands.
Okay. And now
Ready
we
to-
can roll initiative for you.
Okay, and that's
At
gonna be
advantage.
At advantage.
1, 2. So that's a 21.
Okay. You exchange your pleasantries, and you have the first turn. Whoops, not that person. Cal.
Okay. To remember that. So, I am. That should be 5. These are 5, right? 5, 10, 15.
Yes.
I can get up. So, is there somebody that signals like a begin? Am I?
Actually, yes, good call. Carbo would again indicate begin, as he did with Terran.
Okay. I mean, mostly just for the setting the atmosphere of it. I want to make sure that, yeah. And also to be respectful of the ceremony and things like that. I don't want to just cause more of a ruckus because I see what even a little bit can do. And so basically, as soon as like the green light hits, I'm moving up, like way up, and I'm gonna do just like, I'm saying this out loud, both of my attacks are going to be just like claws.
Okay.
Right up on her. So first claw is 18.
Ooh.
Okay.
And second one is 16.
Okay. Your first one catches her clean on, we'll say, like middle of the torso, and then she sort of steals both of her forearms at the same time for the second in a parrying move. So the second one will not hit, but the first one does. She used her reaction to parry.
Cool.
Okay. So you said the first one does hit though?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 7 slashing for that one.
Okay. Okay. Anything else for you?
And you know, I think for that one, I think that's it for me right now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing a flaw in the wording on this stat block.
Uh-oh.
Unarmed strike, melee weapon attack. What?
It's just because like that's the clarification, or like that's the category that it goes under.
I guess so.
Like you would get disadvantage on like during certain conditions for it.
Okay.
Juice.
Yeah.
While they are distracted by the fight going on in front of them, is there any way that I could slyly heal Taryn?
Make a general intelligence check and add your proficiency to the result.
Intelligence check. Plus
Even if
3.
you're already proficient in intelligence checks.
15 total.
So yeah, 15 total.
Wait 1 second.
Half of the room goes dark in my
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh no.
No, sorry, I'm trying to. Damn it. This one.
Gert's pure big brain power creates a psionic
Yeah.
wall between us.
Right.
I forgot to close the door behind you. Okay, so you would know that in order to cast any spell that you have, you would have to. You've taken care of material components by having a spellcasting focus, so you don't have to like pull something out of your pocket. But
Yeah.
you know you still have to say something or like chant something, and you know you have to do something with your hands in order to do that. So you know that there's a pretty damn good chance that someone would see if you did something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. I was just hoping that like I could sneak over, hold his hand, and cast Cure Wounds, but
I mean,
Just,
you
like,
could
real
you could
soft.
always try, but you do know that is risky at least.
yeah,
And monks probably have really high passive perception.
yeah. All right,
Good question though. It's a very good
Well,
question.
I will hold off momentarily.
And I'm not
Okay,
saying
I've-
don't do it, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to say don't do anything.
Yeah.
You certainly can. There's just the dice will do what they do for the result if you try to do something. Okay, so Cal, your first strike hit. Your second strike, she sort of braced herself. And that being the end of your turn, she's going to sort of continue that bracing move into like a barrel roll to behind you and give a sweep, and punch. So I need you to make an acrobatics check against a 14. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, no, it's a
no,
24.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Oof, duh.
And a 24 does not mean auto success because this is a check. So if you can do an acrobatics better than a 24, you will succeed.
Is it possible? Is it possible?
It is. I mean, I could do an acrobatics check better than 24, but I don't think your dex is that high.
Sorry, you said
You
this
should do
was.
it anyway.
Sorry,
This
not
was
an
an
acrobatics check. This is going to be a dexterity save.
Okay.
The two are similar, but not the same. It's a dex
So-
save. Against an effect you were able to see.
Yes, that's what my question is. So I would be able to have advantage on this?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do this.
Help a little bit.
You got this. Roll a good one.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So there were two things here I want to explain this because this is a really cool mechanic. This is my homebrew sweep. She attempted to take your legs out from underneath you. There is a dexterity save, a single one, and it is a DC of my determining based on several things. In this case, it was a 15 to see if you just fall to the ground. But the second number is against her dexterity check to see if you're able to make it miss completely. So she caught you and is therefore going to have advantage on the next strike against you.
Okay.
But you are not knocked to the ground, which would have been worse.
Got it.
That's cool.
Make sense?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm glad that I got that roll then.
So there's going to be, as a part of that reaction, there is a sweep as she sort of like ninja rolled past you, and then a double strike. The first strike is going to be at advantage because you did not beat the DC for making the sweep fail. The second strike is not going to be advantage because you made the second DC. So, the first attack is a 22 to hit, and then the second attack is an 18 to hit.
Both hit.
Fuck.
There's a total of 27 bludgeoning. Oh, excuse me. Bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
It's like almost my entire pool of hit points.
Should be almost all of our hit points.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is a pretty high level monk.
Okay. She will notice how much exactly that hurt. And she will come out of her aggressive stance, step back to her starting point, and I will explain this. You are able to easily tell that at this moment she is not hostile toward you. However, she did step out of your melee range. So weigh your decision making.
I mean,
Opportunity attack or no?
she calmly walked over.
Yes. Clearly not hostile toward you anymore.
Okay, then yeah, I wouldn't have taken a. Seeing as this is like a change in mood, I wouldn't have done anything. I am anticipating more. Like, I am ready for more. But seeing as how this has changed the mood around her, I wouldn't have attacked.
Okay. She, Cal, make an insight check. Or would you like me to use your passive? We'll use the 16 because that's better.
That is a lot better.
Sorry, I wasn't quick enough on explaining the whole thing, so I was going to just take the better result. She's going to give you one of her now hopefully iconic, like deeper bows. And then clasp her hands together, stand with her feet just beyond shoulder width apart, and you can tell she has an irritated look on her face. And this time she herself yells, "Next!" And you can see both her and Carbo staring at you, Cal.
I'll kind of give like a really big huff through my nose and just kind of
Fun.
like brush myself down. And I guess I'll walk back.
As you walk back, she's going to shoot you a look and say, "Glad to see that some initiates pay attention to detail." And then the sharp gaze, Gert, will dart directly to you.
I believe in you.
Go
Gert!
Ma'am,
Wait a minute.
excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Lovely.
Generally speaking, I provide other positive attributes than my physical abilities. I'm very good at healing. So, can I show you how good I can heal boo-boos?
Oh.
Make a persuasion check.
If I'm at all able to help, I will help.
Oh, man.
Whirl, you would know
Oh,
that would
no.
require intervening in a visible way.
Which is what I assumed. So,
So do you still want to do that?
Okay. Y'all cross your fingers for this one.
can I cough
it's-
and give her
Oh,
bardic
no.
inspiration? Shit. too
I,
late.
I'm not looking.
Sorry.
I'm not looking. The DC is 21.
Can oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
Don't worry about giving me inspiration because I can't.
I know. I did that math. already.
Like
saw that-
I
already saw the
actually
number.
can't.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay.
Gert, you can tell that she is annoyed and perturbed, but she's not hostile toward you yet. As she sort of like clenches her fists and like storms to you, gets right in your face and says, "That's fine, but that's not part of initiation. Who the fuck brought you here?"
We showed up looking for a place to rest. We ran into two of your people. We all had a skirmish. They still got us down. And so they brought us here. So because they thought that we fought well enough to join you. But again, I let the beefy boys behind me do the fighting. And I fixed them.
A monk of the Sacred Stone should be able to fight in at most twos. You may choose one to accompany you. And then she steps back.
Okay.
The same rules apply. But 2-on-2.
Fuck.
No
Oh, God.
weapons.
Oh no.
And Carbo
Oh, no.
goes directly to her side.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
No.
No.
I'm
voice.
gonna let you let that marinate for a second.
Yeah.
We should take
Yeah.
one more very short break. This should actually be like a really short break because we only
no.
have like a half hour left.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about what you guys want to do. We'll be
No.
right back.
Another monk.
No,
There's no rules. She didn't say you couldn't. Pick one of the other
Nope.
guys.
I'm gonna no. I'm
Not one of us,
going
but one of the other
to-
ones.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna be a brave big girl and do this on my own. So, Miss Helen, Ray, I'm assuming. May I call you Miss Helen Ray?
Don't miss me.
Yeah, you mean you to actually hit her, you can't miss her.
Yeah. You,
Ah. Okay. Hold on one second. So yeah, Ellen Ray, I am going to do my best to face you alone.
Are you sure this time?
Yes.
I punch her in the face.
Carbo steps away back into his spot. It's just a massive brain fart.
it's Carbo's spot.
This is
That's a
Carbo's
label.
square. There are many like it, but this is mine. And she takes the exact same beginning stance. Small bow.
I bow back.
And Carbo says, "Begin!" And you can roll initiative.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Unfortunately, she rolled a 35.
No, she's taking the same initiative the whole time, and that was a 13.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. So. Okay, we're doing this. We're gonna do a level 2 guiding bolt.
You got her. You can do this.
No, I
No!
Oh no! Oh no!
This is big sad.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at one thing quick. Okay.
Son of a bitch! Now I can't
Okay.
even do my bonus actions.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one it like legitimately misses. You're
That's a
you're
miss.
clearly like very nervous. And then you take a swish and this bolt kind of misses wide and hits one of the stone pillars behind her.
So as my bonus action, I'm gonna telepathic shove her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very
Oh,
good.
Is that in your traits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
It's like a feat, right?
Her feet.
That's a feat. Yeah. Telepathic shove.
Oh, telekinetic.
or
Okay,
telekinetic
yeah.
shove, Yeah.
Fucking
So good.
Nice.
So that's
Okay.
A 13 strength.
Strength save.
You're
Okay.
Yeah,
force
bad.
pushing a
Too bad.
monk. I love this.
It's a legit force push in D&D. Ooh.
Ooh! It's a
No,
10.
tell her
It's a
again.
10.
Tell her
Yeah.
again.
It's a 10.
Okay, so describe what happens to her.
So, I mean, she only gets pushed back 5 feet,
Uh-huh.
but I think she's just sort of like, you see her shoulders sort of shoved back, and she kind of gets this like, what look on her face, and just stumbles back 5 feet, but then like realizes, oh, this is
Okay.
a shadow coming.
All of you would be able to clearly see, like, she's pushed back, and I'll even say that she like just like quickly catches on her toes to like drag on the ground, but is clearly thrown back against her own free will, and mostly maintains this like stance between where her feet are positioned and her knees, hips, everything all the way out to her hands, like shook for a second, and then she caught
Nice.
herself, but she gets this
Nice.
look. Like she's thinking about what just happened for a second.
And Gert's gonna put on her mean mug.
And get recruited in a second.
She's going to make the single most extravagant move you've seen to this
Of
point.
course.
She casts fireball.
She takes her hands. I really want to show you guys.
Pack up, yeah.
So she's like this, right?
Beautiful.
This is like the stance
yeah.
she's been in, right? She's going to pull this hand back and this one up, like at the same time,
Oh yeah.
and then clap them together.
Sick.
Actually,
Which is like a real move I have to do in my karate forms all the time. It's really
This
fun.
is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm excited and scared.
At that moment, Gert, you need to make a DC 22 dexterity save.
Sake.
It's
You can have it.
fine. You're a bard. You can do it. I believe. in
I'm
you.
not a bard.
I'm the bard.
Oh.
Cleric.
I don't know why.
That's an
my
11.
mind. I don't
We are
know.
the
My mind
opposites.
went to.
That's an 11, bro.
The exact pieces, like the exact sections of stone that outline where your feet are, shoot out of the ground and slam you into the wall here. You're going to take a total of 12 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you fall prone to the ground.
Okay. All right.
And
I'm s-
at that moment, you're all gonna see her give like a, like she's cracking her neck, like she's ready to go now. And it's your turn, Gert.
Okay.
You get a second turn.
Yeah. I'm
You're the first
one
person to
who's
get
got
a second turn.
I'm so scared about all
I'm
of
so
this.
proud of you.
I'll stop.
Oh man. Okay.
This fight is so cool.
Oh. Okay. So I'm going to cast how do I want to do this? Okay. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh.
She's got damage against her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Why isn't it?
Wiz.
Okay.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's a wisdom
Um,
save.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out what her
I'm
wisdom
sure
is.
she's got a lot of wisdom. I get it.
It's very.
And I can write it down, and then we know.
Oh,
18?
never mind. That's
Well, the
wrong-
the
Oh, no,
DC's 13. It's gonna be
okay,
half
yeah.
on a save, right? Oh no, it's a
Yeah.
cantrip. It's
No.
all or nothing.
Okay.
Dang.
All right,
Yeah,
Maybe she
I'm
blows
roo-
it. Maybe she blows
I'm
it.
rooting for you on this one.
Cool.
You
12 or
got
lower.
this.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I did a thing.
That's a pog champ. I
That's
think we need
insane.
that-
That's
Nice.
So many pog champs.
A
Also, I was
newly
expecting it
revised
to be
pod
like
champ.
8 or some shit.
Revised. Yeah, we're
Oh
we're
my
coming out.
gosh.
We're coming
I'm
out
about
with
to
the
blow
revised.
her
pog
mind with
champ.
some fucking spells.
Yo, can you tell how anxious I'm getting? My face is on
Uh-huh.
red right now.
This
Oh
is
my
so
God.
Okay.
intense.
Okay, and so that happens.
So she
But
takes the
then
whole
for my
AP.
bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Oh, nice.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
7.
So now I get 7 back for me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say this actually happens really quickly for flavor
Okay.
purposes. So do you have like a hand motion or like a gesture or anything that you would typically use for Toll the Dead? I want to flavor this a bit.
I think I'm just gonna kind of like sweep my forehead and just shove.
Let's say.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So then at the moment you cast Toll the Dead, she's gonna, like, her body isn't gonna move with the exception of her head. She's gonna do this awkward, like, tilt thing. Like something's inside her fucking ear, right?
Mhm.
And then just, like, wince and shake it. and you can tell that she definitely took the hit. But her physical control of herself is so fortified that it, like, if you didn't know by casting the spell, you wouldn't really be able to tell that she actually took the full effect of that hit. And then you cast Healing Word on yourself. Are you moving at all? Right now you are prone on the ground.
I'm just gonna stand up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am and stand.
So to the rest of us, does it not look like she got affected by anything? Since we didn't cast the Toll the Dead.
It would be extremely difficult for you to tell at best.
I just wanted that little bit of flavor to see what that was
Yeah.
like.
Like, all of you would have easily been, like, you've seen Toll the Dead happen. Between Taryn and Gert, you've seen Toll the Dead happen many times. And, like, sometimes it's been a killing blow. And it's been, like, an extreme thing every time that you guys have used it successfully. Like, it's either been, it's been, like, hot or cold. There's been no lukewarm territory. This is the first time that you're like, wait, what was that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just stand up and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You're awake now.
At that, she's going to sort of, like, push her shoulders back, take a different, like, more pointed stance toward you, and yell as if addressing the room. Support only, I see. And she'll give you, like, a huge wink. Some training might take you somewhere. And then she lunges forward and with barely 2 steps gets directly to you and punches at you twice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Whoa,
Or
not
separate
thrice,
punches.
twice. 13 and 25 to hit.
The 25 hits, the 13 does not.
Come on. You're gonna be fine. It's all good.
Okay.
Just take a deep breath and don't die. See? It's
That's
all
only
good.
8.
It's only
even the
8.
less one,
It's
yeah.
only 8.
8.
Only 8.
She's
You
going easy on
survived.
you.
You survived
She
the
is.
punch. Oh my god.
Monk
This
punch.
is ridiculous.
Okay.
Monkey punchy.
I'm not even bloody yet.
La-di-da for you.
Yep.
All hit points.
Okay. My turn again?
It is your turn. She is still coming at you.
Okay.
3 turns.
Yeah. So
No,
I'm
this
really worried.
time I'm
this
going
isn't good.
cast, this time I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Thunder Flame!
It's a Dex 13. So
Oh, it's a Dex 13. I thought
yeah.
the roll was the 10.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Bummed. Her Dex is high. It's +4.
21.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's an
18.
18, but it still passes.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry, 18. See,
So,
I'm
yeah.
glad I told you guys, because I still get it
Yeah.
mixed up too.
But then I am going to again cast Healing Word on myself as my bonus action.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that's another 8. So basically, her punch just went away.
Okay.
See, now that I know I can heal myself, big game changer.
Wait until you get to next level, because then every healing spell that you do also heals you a little bit.
That's
Yup.
sick.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
Clerics.
At the
good.
point is, so you let off this sacred flame and she's able to just like duck just enough that it doesn't hit her directly, but it still singes her bare, we'll say her bare neck, as she kind of gets out of the way of this bolt directed at her at point blank range. And then at the same time you like slap your other hand on your torso, and it's clear that you're able to revitalize yourself to some degree. For now, the second time in 2 turns, you've executed combinations that have kept you in this fight far longer than anyone else, might I add, Sam.
Yeah,
Right?
you're fucking killing it, which
Hell yeah.
I'm excited and scared about.
Helen Ray is going to come out of her, like, she just landed this punch, and she's, like, in a very specific form. She's not, like, throwing jabs and hooks like a boxer. She has her entire body involved in every single movement that she does. And all of you can see this with extreme clarity. She's going to completely relax, stand up, and point at you, Gert, and say, if you're with this group, then I think the three of you show some promise. And she will casually walk back to this spot, go directly to Carbo, like completely face Carbo directly. They'll both put their hands at their sides and give another deep bow. And then she'll turn and address you directly. It seems we have 3 new recruits. You, and she will give like a very pointed glance to this guy, Is, and Whirl. Could learn something from them. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
My
This
God.
is the second. We have been recruited or offered or committed to
How
all
did we do
3
that?
cults.
How the fuck did we do that?
I like almost won a thing.
think
I
it
did
was
not
damage.
expect you guys to do that.
I don't think we did either.
We were just like, okay, I guess we're doing
Joe, what did
it.
you say?
I'm pretty sure our cleric did the most damage. I think.
She did the most damage and lasted the most rounds.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
This is gonna get fucking wild, guys, in 2 weeks. Holy crap.
But the
Oh my
thing is,
God.
now we've like infiltrated, but like,
We
how do
fully
we get
infiltrated a
out?
cult.
We had to
How
just
do
choice.
we
We showed
get
up,
out?
word curse.
We were so concerned with getting in. How do we get out?
What do I do now?
We're about to
Like,
like,
this is
you guys are
epic.
about to get some robes, and then we're gonna be like, what the fuck do we do?
Okay, I knew this was gonna be interesting, but this is like crazy cool right now.
I'm gonna
love
have to
so
ask
much.
them. I'm gonna have to ask them if I can bring my pets with me. We can't.
Can we bring the
We
4
can't
animals?
leave.
that we
God, they
have?
might eat them.
Only
No,
5
keep
people
them
before
hidden.
4 animals.
Oh man.
That
Okay,
is
for
awesome.
the stream, we're gonna go to stream ending and kill it. But for you guys on the Zoom, we're gonna stay here for a minute and talk for a little bit. But for you guys on stream, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And
Too
don't
long.
miss it, cause holy shit.
Jesus H fucking Christ. He's got 2 middle names now.
All right, peace out, everybody.